Welcome to the Detroit Lions Morning Rounds podcast, also available on YouTube. I'm Jimmy Liao, MD. Let's talk about the Lions' Wednesday injury report, as well as Everson Griffen's mental health history. I did not see any injuries during the Falcons game, so a pretty clean report was expected, and that's what we got. Jalen Reeves-Maybin was an NP, no practice. It was not injury-related. Michael Rothstein says it is not related to COVID. Desmond Trufant was an NP. That's bad news, obviously for this week with the Colts, which he's certainly going to miss, but also for next week against the Vikings. His initial hamstring injury was September the 13th. He was not placed on IR, which suggested it was a mild hamstring injury. He missed 2 games, returned on October the 4th for the Saints game, played 44 snaps, but re-aggravated the hamstring. Now, hamstrings and calf strings can easily be re-aggravated, so that's not uncommon, and that's not the fault of the Lions doctors, training staff, coaches, or Desmond Trufant. At some point, you have to get back to play, and you have to test it out, and you occasionally will re-aggravate the injury. Now, the Lions are typically pretty conservative as far as returning a player to play. Usually they like a 2-week ramp up before playing in a game. They like to get in some LPs, limited practices for a week, miss that game, then get in some FPs the next week before playing. So hopefully Desmond Trufant can get in some LPs Thursday and Friday. If he does, then that's a good sign he may be ready for the Vikings game. However, if he's NP this week, he's probably out for another 2 weeks. Now, Justin Coleman also injured his hamstring on September the 13th, along with Desmond Trufant. His hamstring strain was much more severe. He had to get helped off the field by 2 people. The fact that he was not able to bear weight right initially after the injury was a bad prognostic sign and suggested a severe strain. He has not been activated off IR yet, so we're not getting practice reports for him. This Sunday will be the 7-week mark for his injury. A severe hamstring strain can easily take 8 weeks or longer to fully recover from, so it looks like he's fitting into that timeline for a severe hamstring strain. Hopefully, he'll be back within a week or 2, but it could be even longer than that. Let's talk about Everson Griffen, who we're not worried about his physical health, but there is a significant mental health history with him. He had public intoxication with battery of a cop as a rookie, history of marijuana use. In 2018, there were verbal outbursts with the team, multiple incidents with police, including one where he showed up shirtless and unprompted to teammate Trey Waynes' house, subsequently leading to an escape from an ambulance. Eventually, he was checked into a hospital for treatment and didn't face any criminal charges related to that incident. He states, I quote, "I lived in the sober house for 3 months from October to the end of the 2018 season. So reading between the lines, there may be a drug use problem, which may have caused hallucinations, delusions, paranoia. A psychiatric disorder such as schizophrenia is a possibility as well. That can cause all those symptoms. Other mental health diseases that can cause eccentric behavior are borderline personality or bipolar. Hopefully, he has recovered from his mental health history. Hopefully, that is stable and that is resolved at this point. Now, it does give the Lions some confidence that he has played 7 games already this season and seems to be mentally stable. His snap count percentage has been 48 to 75% in every game, so he's getting a lot of playing time. So hopefully he'll be able to remain stable, remain mentally healthy the rest of the year for the Lions. Thanks for listening. Find me on Twitter at Jimmy Liao, MD. Thanks.